welcome back to Faith in the Valley with Deechi. For those of you who are new here, you are most welcome, and wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are well. So, for those of you who have been following my journey, you know that I've been healing from a herniated disc in the lower part of my back, so the L5-S1 part of my spine. And the truth is, it has been one of the most painful and humbling experiences of my life so far. So today I just want to gently share something with you that not many people talk about, and it could save you, or it could save someone that you love from going through permanent nerve damage. So this is about something called Cauda Equina Syndrome. And in this video, I'll explain the warning signs, and this will help you look out for certain things. And I'm also going to share 5 practical tips in regards to how you can protect your spine. So, before my injury, I never heard of Cauda Equina, had no idea what it was. And like many of us, we push through the initial back pain that we might feel. We might feel some stiffness. We might feel some sort of discomfort, especially for sitting down for long periods of time, because life is busy, isn't it? And we just keep going and we get on with things. However, everything changed for me personally, and the pain that I started to feel became excruciating and unbearable, and my legs began to weaken in both legs to the point where I couldn't feel them anymore. A pretty scary experience, to be honest with you. And from that point I knew something was wrong, and I started to become unwell very, very quickly after that point. So this is why I'm sharing this with all of you, because I don't want to alarm you in any way, but rather to equip you. So just so that you're aware of what the possible early signs could be. So for those of you who don't know, Cauda Equina Syndrome is quite a rare condition, and it affects the bundle of nerves right at the base of your spine. And so these nerves, they control your legs, your bladder, and your sexual function. And so this can happen through a herniated disc. So if the herniated disc presses on those collection of nerves, then it can put quite an intense amount of pressure on them. And so if it's not treated quickly, or if there's not a rapid response to try and control the inflammation and the pain, then this can cause permanent paralysis, a loss of bladder, your bladder control, and a loss of your bowel control as well because of the nerve damage. And so this is why it's considered as a medical emergency when you start kind of seeing these sort of signs. So what are the warning signs? So the first one is really severe lower back pain. So this can often radiate down your legs, like both legs as well, but it might start in one leg or the other. For me, it started in my left leg first, and then my right leg also became affected. They can also feel like numbness or tingling in your saddle area. So these are the inner thighs, like the back of your legs, your groin area. The next is also a sudden weakness. So like in your legs, so your legs might feel heavy, or you just can't feel them anymore. So that's also something that you should also really cause the alarm or alert if you really feel that you can't feel your legs at all. Also, the loss of your bladder or bowel control. So it could be incontinence, or no ability to go, or you can't control when to go, so everything is just out of control. That's also a significant warning sign. And also sexual dysfunction. So if you feel any numbness or if you wipe yourself in your intimate areas and you don't feel anything, then that's also a possible sign. So if you ever experience any of these symptoms, and especially if they are all together, then waste no time and get yourself to A&E, call emergency services so that you can be seen to rapidly. Don't wait, because time really matters when you start experiencing these sort of Cauda Equina Syndrome warning signs. So in terms of prevention, because while not all herniated discs can be avoided, because for example, I didn't know that I had a herniated disc, or that it was, pushed through to the point where it applied so much pressure on my nerves. But there are steps that we can take to protect your back and to reduce the risk. So here are 5 simple things that I think you can consider doing from today. So the first is take sitting breaks every 30 to 60 minutes. Now, for example, if you work at a desk in an office or work from home for long hours, please, I encourage you to stand up, stretch, take a walk at least every hour, and then set a timer if you need to, because movement really helps to protect and support your back. The second that I would suggest would be to strengthen your core muscles. So if your core muscles, they support your lower back. And so if you try doing something like gentle Pilates or simple floor exercises and like bridges or bird dogs or anything like that, but make sure that you're medically clear to do so. And I'm not giving you medical advice, but these are just suggestions. The third would be to lift up your leg and to really help yourself in terms of bending your knees. So rather than bending from your waist to pick something up, for example, use the joints, use your knees in your legs to bend down, to lower yourself down, and then to bring yourself back up. It might take a bit of practice, but it saves your spine from taking all that pressure, especially if you're going to lift something or if you're going to pick something up. The fourth thing would be to sleep on a supportive mattress. So a mattress is really great for supporting the natural curve of your body, and so if you can invest in one, then that would be great to take the pressure off of your spine. And also use pillows under your knees and between your knees, and you can get some really good products as well that you can adjust and put between your knees to give your back that natural kind of supportive curvature and help and support that it needs. And then finally, I would just say, listen to your body. You know your body more than anybody else. And so if something feels unusual or if something doesn't feel quite right, then you're probably right. Don't brush it off. Don't become caught up in, oh, it's just a bit of an ache or a bit of a pain. As it progresses, follow your gut, follow how you feel, because if the pain becomes persistent, and it is a signal, so do follow it and at least get it checked out if you're not sure. So you don't need to wait for the pain to kind of teach you how to take care of your body. Don't let it get to that point. And if you're already in the season of healing, the same as how I am in my season of healing from this particular situation in my life, then just to remind you that you are not weak and you are not on your own and you are healing. And God is there, because I have found it to be such a comfort to know that I can call on God and I can pray to Him and ask Him to help me every single day. And if this video has helped you, or maybe it's just opened up your eyes to something new, then please leave a comment down below, and also share it with someone else who you know may be sitting for long periods of time, for example, or maybe they work from home, or maybe they're dealing with back pain and over time it's become more and more significant or more uncomfortable. So if it's helpful for them, then please do share. But then also as well, if you have enjoyed what I've shared in my other videos so far, then please do subscribe if you haven't already. But also as well, if you have a story that you want to share about your own journey of recovery or your own journey of healing, then my details are in the description below. So just to let you know that anytime you need any quiet encouragement, or you need a space just to reflect or to hear stories about what's happening not only in my valley but other valleys that are happening with other people as they recover, then this is the space for you. I have been really blessed for you to journey with me as I've been traveling through my own recovery. And you know, until the next time, please continue to take care of yourself, be gentle to yourself, be kind to yourself. And finally, may grace meet you exactly where you are. Thank you so much for listening today. I appreciate you, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Until then, take care.